Hello.
Hello. It's time to pass my exile.
Oh god, I'm huge. 1 second.
Oh no, are you too enormous?
Little bit.
That's for later. You can't do that right now.
Okay, so, how is everyone doing? I don't know what's going on. I don't play Passive Exile, so, this is the Grunt show.
Yeah, but you can ask me questions and I'll try to answer them.
Okay, what am I looking at? What is a Wraeclast? What is happening?
Wraeclast is fantasy New Zealand, where everything has gone awry, and somewhere along the lines, the timelines diverged, and instead of it being New Zealand as it is today in real life, New Zealand as it is on here. Just full of crazy snakes and undead guys and people with hammers smashing things. You know, normal stuff.
Yeah, that technically...
Everything I just said happens in New Zealand except for undead. So you have like crazy automatons blasting things, totems, lighting shit on fire. That's all normal to New Zealand. But the unique part about this game is the undead. Skeletons don't exist in real life. Once you die, your skeleton disappears.
I'm so
True
lost.
fact. Nah, you're fine. I'm just going through the campaign. I'm in Act 2 right now. We have to go turn the lights back on because I accidentally knocked a ball into a pit, which caused forever darkness everywhere. Basically everywhere you see the dark, I caused that, so I have to fix it. By climbing up here, speaking to the manager of the place, and then beating the shit out of them. So, pretty normal stuff, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So what? Okay, you're level 23?
25.
25.
Yeah, the area is leveled. The monster level is 23. I'm a little over leveled, but it's fine. I'm just kind of winging it through here. Typically, you want to be 2 levels below the thing if you're making fast progress, if you have all your items right.
I do not wish to hear your voice.
Okay, this is the league mechanic. There's gonna be mercenaries in every zone. Once I kill Grimsucker the Subjugator, I'll tell you more about it. Okay, so these are mercenaries.
Right.
You can look at their items, see what they have, and if you want one of them, you can either fight them for their item, fight them to get rid of them for a while, or fight them to hire them. They'll add some stuff to your thing, like they'll give you like an extra player's worth of HP on monsters and a little bit of extra loot, but they'll also be doing these skills down here. I don't care about them right now because this mechanic is overtuned, so I'm just gonna leave them alone until I'm actually where I want to be with the character.
Okay.
New feature. You can pause the game now.
Oh shit.
What's up?
No, I was just adjusting the screen so that everything lined up a little better.
Okay. But I like this because if I'm like, oh shit, I have to go, you know, I have horrible diarrhea and I can't get to a safe spot. Do that and you go, okay. And you go, shit your brains out. It's very good. Yeah. It's a welcome change. I guess that won't happen if I'm in a party with other people, but I play this game by myself. Because none of my other friends want to play it. And the reason why most people don't want to play it is because of the passive tree.
Yeah, I remember seeing that thing and just dumbstruck, I think is the word I want to use.
For people that are new that haven't played this, you don't have to worry about, you don't go to every single node. You start out in one of 6 areas if you're one of the main characters, and then if you unlock another character, you start off in the center. And you pick one of these 2 passives here, and then you branch out from there. The Marauder is mostly strength-based and armor, so they're going to have nodes for that. Sometimes little dexterity nodes, but in their general quadrant, you're going to find a lot of like stuff like that. Sometimes you'll want to branch out to other ones, though. Over here, this is the Templar because it's a mix of elemental stuff, spell crit chance and stuff, and then attack damage and melee damage. So, and there's this one over here is for like minion nodes and stuff, which is kind of neat. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So this is a manager. We're gonna have to push the button to talk to him. You know, like how they have that at Walmart where you push the thing and get an associate to come over and they're like really mad at you. They didn't want to talk to you today.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot like that. But in this case, the manager is in fact an ancient oversoul, which is Path of Exile talk for giant mechanical horror powered by blood sacrifice. So it's gonna come out of here now. Set this guy out early. Oh yeah, that's just a little pet guy I have. Here he comes. Now, we fight. Summon some dudes. He hides away. This is one of the oldest bosses in the game, so. He does lasers, so you want to move whenever he does those. And ice.
Oh, apparently we have reward drops active.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Path of Exile does that, where if you watch for a little bit, you get an item. There's also one where if you sub, you get a certain portal, I think, but for the most part, it's just kind of watch and see. I don't know if you have to be like a partner or something for the other one.
Oh no, we get this thing.
Oh, cool. Well, in that case, yeah, if you subscribe, I think it's if you buy a sub or if you gift a sub, you get a cool portal effect in Path of Exile 1. It might be compatible upwards eventually because I know Path of Exile 2 has a lot of armor sets that work from 1 in it. Alright, he's dead. Hell, I might just keep our stream open then so I can get the free effect from that. Hang on.
Yeah.
This thing's gotta load anyway, so we're just gonna wait on that. Let me just go here.
Hey, Metazyne.
Hello, Metazyne.
Those are words. I don't know what a Veil Oversoul is.
Vol Oversoul. It's the ancient, the people. Yeah, I didn't start from the beginning on the stream. I had a character that was basically already up to here. I just didn't want to make a new character. But this is very early into the game. There's not much happening yet. Get crafting recipes. Okay, and this guy is a Karuri, which means he likes to talk about Maori gods and all that shit. It's very New Zealandy. Yeah. Metazyne knows their stuff. Jay doesn't. I don't think Jay's really ever played this game much, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
To put it nicely, he doesn't know shit from Puck.
You still
That's
think
okay.
still think of Act 3 as new content.
I mean, that used to be the thing. It used to just go up to Act 3, and then you just did that 2 times, like 2 additional times. Because you would get to that, and then you do Cruel Act 1, 2, and 3, and then Merciless Act 1, 2, and 3. And then they added Acts 6. Well, they added Act 4, and then they added Act 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So
Damn.
they kind of did that all at once, and they divided it. So it's basically normal is 1 through 5.
But we've no time for talk.
Cruel is 6, 7, and then I think Merciless is 8, 9, 10.
They're headed for the crematorium.
That's like how you divide up the labyrinth stuff.
Gotcha.
Or no, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the labyrinth stuff. I think. So, it's weird. The whole thing is weird. The point is, there's more content in this game, and recently they've been kind of giving up on the game, but I think they're adding new stuff because the last league was like a year long, and they're usually only 3-month long leagues. So, but that's because they have Path of Exile 2 out, which, spoiler alert, I have very scathing opinions of Path of Exile 2, and there's a reason why I'm playing this right now and not that.
I kind of remember you or everyone not being happy with Path of Exile 2. I don't remember exactly why.
Yeah, it's a very big departure from this game. Okay, so, you know, like most games, you say, okay, this game's great, I want to play the sequel because they're going to add more stuff to it. So you think, okay, they're going to build upon the good parts from the first game. Destiny did that with like the shooting thing. They're like, okay, we got the gun mechanics, let's add other things to it. And they added all that shit to it. In Path of Exile 2, they just kind of took everything fun and threw it out. You got like a weird dodge roll mechanic. You move generally a lot slower. You attack a lot slower. Bosses are crazy.
Metazyne asked if you have tried Last Epoch.
Yeah, I actually tried that and got all the way to the end game of it, and that was a lot of fun. But I didn't really like feel the need to keep playing it. But it was fun while I played it. I don't have anything bad to say about Last Epoch. I really wish Torchlight 3 was good, but I've heard it's not. I don't know if it's like the devs selling out or if they just fucked up. But yeah, Torchlight 3 not so good. Torchlight 2 was a lot of fun, especially with mods. I remember specifically modding it so I could play as one of the werewolf bosses. As like a main, like a playable character, and it was actually balanced where like the more you leveled, the more like it made your character model like larger over time to the point where by the end game you were like the size of the boss, but your damage was still like scaled depending on the items you had. So that was kind of neat.
Torchlight 3 was basically developed as a mobile game. Ah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I liked the first one, but like we got it as a group, and then like the group stopped playing, so I stopped playing, and that was pretty much it. Which is what happened with Borderlands and Borderlands 2. I've not beaten any of those games.
Borderlands 2 is really good.
That's what I hear. But the last time I played it, like a friend was like, "Hey, we should play together. It'll be fun." Okay, and then basically he wanted me to taxi him everywhere.
Lovely. Yeah, you gotta unfortunately get to play the game with someone that actually wants to play it and not just be ferried everywhere like a fucking gondola or whatever.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Do that. Movement speed boots. Save movement speed, but cold and lightning we like. And 3 gem sockets. Ooh. Could be something. Leap slam. Lightning. Silent cry. Go back here a second. Yeah, I think the Tiny Tina's dungeon one, like the standalone game, I played it for like 5 minutes and then I just gave up. I didn't even get to the tutorial. It's just like, eh,
Thank you for
wasn't feeling it.
You are aware?
No, not sell. Purchase. You not have a tax feed? How do I get a tax feed support?
Go with the spirit.
Make it.
Where is faster attacks? There we go. I don't know anyone that played that game, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it was good or not from first-hand account. Looking at a build. That'll work. Okay. Now we will go to the crematorium. Oh god, it's this guy. 8 beat. He smash you good. Dropped gold. Perfect. Love the gold. Trial. You go that way? No, I gotta go the other way.
Or otherwise.
A divination card, hooray! Pull the lever. 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 And we jump over here.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Yeah. You got anything good? That's a neat weapon. I want that.
You die here.
Oh god, it's Cooper, Comfy Bunker, hello. Welcome. Jay's AFK, otherwise he would have said something about thank you for subscribing.
There are words.
I just got my ass kicked, so I won't be thanking you, but thank you anyway for the subscription. 51 months in a row. That's crazy. How you doing tonight, Cooper? Aw, you love me.
Stupid to be realistic.
Well, I dubstep you too. Thank you for showing up. How's your night going? You gonna be streaming anything fun? Or are you off tonight? Oh, well, hello. Words of my favorite Star Wars character, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there! And all that. This is really hard to do when it's just me. I wish Jay would come back. But unfortunately, he's dead. So this stream will have to go on forever in his memory. He's not returning. Despite all this comedic timing I'm giving him to show back up. Got a bracelet. Bone guy is really tough. We're gonna retreat from Mr. Bone's wild ride. Give him the bracelet.
See you.
What? Now we can get to the sewers. Sewers. Oops. That shouldn't have happened, but it did. Okay. Now we run back outside very quickly. Let me just do a little quick thing. Don't forget, we're doing a thing to help out a very special dog with some very special troubles. You know who I'm talking about? It's me. If you can help, that's cool. If you can't, that's also fine. Bare minimum, spread the word and make sure you brush your teeth and get them checked out every 6 months or sooner. Don't let what happened to me happen to you. But also, root canals aren't that bad. In the front anyway, I don't know about in the back teeth. But if you get one in the front, you might be okay. It'll feel a little weird. And then they'll take some stuff out. And then you'll be good. They might even offer to show you it for some reason. That's what mine did. He's like, hey, you want to see it? And I said, no, I really don't want to see it. And he's like, okay. And I asked him, I said, is that your trick? You put stuff in snow globes and then sell them to him after the dentist visit? And he started laughing. So that might have just inspired a new thing to buy. You can buy body parts and organic material that's being removed from your own body and put it in a little jar to watch float around. I wouldn't buy it, but someone might. I think if a celebrity had one of their like non-vital organs put into a jar, someone would buy it. Like what if like Robert Downey Jr. had his appendix removed and it was in perfect condition, and then he put it in a jar and sold it? You think someone would buy it? I wouldn't. For any reoccurring viewers that are probably wondering about my VTuber, it is some items from this game that are essential to this build that I'm doing. I've yet to find them because they're higher level, but when I get them on, I'll show them. It's a belt around the waist area, as most belts go. There's a helmet that is on his head, kind of weirdly. And then there's a giant mace, which is the anchor looking thing with the tentacle on it. That's a unique mace called Tide Breaker. Pretty good damage altogether. Waypoint. Eventually I'm just gonna start talking to myself in different voices and have a conversation. That'll be fun. smash that guy. That'd be boring.
Hire me, I'll move on. I charge by the...
No. Ancient graffiti.
There is nothing eternal in this empire of ours, but the names of our day that shall be revered or reviled in the centuries to come.
Yeah. You love that graffiti. Oh no, giant hoovers. Just jump over them. They're surely ineffective. And we got that one.
You must bear 2 blades.
Okay.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
One more ascendancy trial and then we'll be able to go there. Yep, that's why we get that. Because of the endurance charge stuff. Yeah, eventually I'll be doing that, but for now it's not doing that at the moment.
General, goodbye.
General Reeves.
The people's good luck. You are a welcome sight, Namakanu.
We got anger. That there. That away there. Yeah, this is just gonna be like a kind of a. This is just a basic leveling build to get me to the end game with slams and stuff. Eventually, I'll be doing more stuff with it. Don't grab that yet. Where should I go first on this? Probably over that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna path over this way so I can remove movement penalties. That's good. Life, strength. A little bit of int. And we go back out here. Ignore these guys. They don't matter. Like the fact that I'm still smashing them. We went in there, we're good. A lot of this game is like very similar tiles, so we just kind of do whatever. This, I'll grab it because food memories of Leap Slam. Yeah, honestly, there are some Leap Slam builds there. I heard they're pretty good. I think the funniest build I've always wanted to try was what I called the RC car build, which is spell totem linked to flame dash, and then you do multiple totems. You just spawn a bunch of totems that all race around, lighting shit on fire. I've always thought that'd be really funny. They just kind of zap around. No idea if it'd be viable or not, but I don't go for viability. Usually I go for fun. And what's fun for me is running up to someone and smashing them in the head. Boy, I bet Jay wishes he was here right now. No, comedic timing has not done anything for me yet. Yeah, there's a lot of new support gems that I haven't even like messed with or played with. There's almost too many, I'd say. Not really. The more variety you have in a game like this, the better. You don't want to just do the same meta builds all the time, but recently they buffed melee, so that's why I'm playing it. I think there's a website called like PoE Ninja where you can look at builds and see what people are doing. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people do this shit to, like, min-max, and it's like, I'm doing this to min-max my fun. Games are meant to be played for fun, not for work. Unless you're a streamer, I guess, but in that case, why the fuck are you doing this kind of shit if you don't like playing the game anyway? If my job was to play video games, I'd probably do something I can't say on here. Because your job is supposed to be something you just kind of do. Kind of in the name of it. It's a job because you have to do it, not because you want to do it. But if I had a job playing Passive Exile, I'd probably be going crazy with builds and stuff. But this is just for fun. I really want to find that waypoint over here now. Because I have something for the guy at the waypoint. A little bottle. It'll make a guy turn back into a human. Maybe. I think that's what the guy wants anyway. Like I mentioned before, my favorite new update is that you can just pause the game. It's great. Yeah, honestly, fucking Spectral Throw is really good. I played a lot of ones like that. Especially video where like the projectiles return back to you. That's fun. It's like some Diablo Crusader build shit with the hammers. Where the hell's the waypoint here? Come on. There we go. I forgot I gotta change that button setting. There we go. Hey buddy, you want a drink? There you go. Alright, you got your thing. You'll get your plum later when I can access that area. Another thing I like about this game is how in the skill little hotbar, you can make it so your skill will do, like, if it's like a mouse selecting one, like leap slam or just slamming, you can make it attack without moving, so you don't have to walk to a place and then do it. Which is good, because without that, you'll just go like this. You'll walk to a place and then do the move instead of just, you know, doing the move. Which is good.
I do so love a good murder. Careful, bridesmaid.
I don't like that mercenary guy. He loves murder. We got ribbons. I should probably have the Kofi thing up just in case something happens while Jay is gone and can't hear it. I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on one moment. Because if I miss it, I'll feel really bad. Where is it? Open. There we go. Yep. About what I expected. But it's there if I want to see it. Okay. Now we're back to the game. So this is the Solaris Temple. Everything here is sun-based. Solar-powered robots. Solar-powered shrieking women in the background. I really hope that isn't being picked up. But I believe it's my sister wailing like a banshee. Oh my god. What is she doing in there? Extra damage with this. I found a British guy. Goodbye, British man. Get away from them. Some mean guys. What level do I have to be in this area? 27. Okay. Slowly getting to the good zone of loot. There are some bases I can use. I don't want silk slippers. Usually feel nice. I don't want them. Oh my god, I would love to just hear anyone else's voice right now. She's a little over there, I thought. I mean, I'm not that desperate yet. I'm just kind of mostly joking, but I don't know where Jay is. I stepped away for a minute, and that was like, I want to say like 10-15 minutes ago. I don't know if he's. Oh, there you are. Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I got shanghaied.
You're good. I wasn't sure if you like fell in a hole or something.
Nah, hi zombie. Zombie here? I thought zombie was here.
I mean, you instinctively said that. I was hoping to manifest him, but I think he's over in Comfy Bunker because they subscribed a little bit ago.
Ah.
But he said he was popping in before he streamed, so most likely he's over there. So since you've been gone, I got a new amulet. And we got the next part of the quest done. So now I can go under here and we can use this cool bottle of CLR to get rid of gunk on the wall. Look at this thing. And we burn it. And we walk through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no zombies in this level, it's just sewer dwelling Neanderthals. Okay, we've cleared the path.
Oh, earlier we were testing out how we could do versus mode in Robot Alchemic Drive.
Yeah, we used Parsec, and apparently that lets you connect very easily, so in the future, even after I beat the game, we might be able to do some fun fuck around shit. And that opens up the possibility for other PS2 games for split screen co-op streaming. We could finally live up to our name and play retro games. Yeah, it does have a versus mode, and it's just as crazy as you think it is because it's vertical split screen, not horizontal split screen. Which is arguably one of the worst ways to do it, but I digress. Yeah, so the fun thing about the versus mode, you can only pick one of the three protagonist characters. You could both be the same protagonist. It's just a skin, but depending on how many guys you've encountered in the main campaign, you can either be one of the three Mega Knights or be a Volgara. They all have different names, different skills, and stuff like that. Since they're all basically, they control the exact same way, but
Yeah.
some of them have different moves.
And it's a side-by-side split screen. So like
Yeah.
we're using each other's camera angles to get an idea of what the hell is going on. Plus,
Yeah.
like it's exactly like single player where you have the human and then you switch over to Mega Knight control. So you could shake each other's humans down if you really wanted.
Yeah. The fun part is either player can pause the game, so you could do like some pause buffering shit and fuck with the other person. But I think that's against the spirit of the game,
Yes.
so I wouldn't do it. But
Better not.
you can totally knock their block off, and while they're tumbling around in the air, run over to them and throw a grenade at them and knock them onto the ground. Which is very funny. I know Wayne is playing probably the final levels of the game, but last stream I got further than he did, and that shit went bonkers. There's like a human extinction thing for it. The Mega Knights are evil. I think they're trying to do some Evangelion type shit, which is, you know, pretty cool if you're into that kind of thing. I wish this old guy would stop punching me. It's very annoying. Ow. Okay, well I guess I'm going over here now. I gotta get me flash charges back.
But yeah, Metazyne, like that's how I mostly knew the game was from versus mode. That's what like me and my college roommates did, was a lot of that in versus mode, not necessarily the story mode.
That's pretty cool though. Oh my god, is the worst boss in the game for me. Oh yeah, you like melee? Well, you can't get near me or I'll blow you up with fire. And then I'll hit you with a basic attack. Now you're dead.
Dang it.
Who do I fight for?
Be right back again, but it'll actually be right back.
Okay. We will count this time. We will count based on how many stages I get through.
Don't stand a chance.
An assault flask. More armor is good. Grand Inquisitor. Why are you so tall? Get back to normal size. This instant. I won't tolerate someone being tall. Not near me. Yeah, there's a lot of weird squishy sounds in this area, so if you don't like those kinds of sounds, probably turn the volume down for a little bit. Oh. Or if you don't like noises like that. Especially if you hate noises like that. Oh hey, here's Cole. Basically Brutus. I don't know why his name is Cole. He's just kind of a big guy. Ow. Oh, okay, well he knocked my fucking block off. Great. Feeling I can do this. That was unfortunate. But luckily, unlike in Path of Exile 2, you won't be at full health.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I just beat a guy and he exploded into meat.
That sounds like your typical Diablo experience.
Yeah, but he was a unique boss, so he was supposed to do that. This area is level 29. I'm level 29, so we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna kind of run through this so I can get to the more interesting stuff. But we'll see.
So
Jay, do you have any fun week plans?
Nothing especially special. I finished that Lich King helmet. You can see it on my on my blue sky. I'm printing a Space Marine helmet now.
That's cool.
Otherwise, not a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean that's about the same here. We had to get our thermostat replaced because it was sending a bad signal to the air conditioner to turn it off. And you can't have that during the summer.
No, you cannot.
Funny thing is, despite the circuit breaker being cut off for that thing, the display was still showing that there was power connected to it, despite the fact that there wasn't. But a friend of mine believes that that's because of capacitors holding a charge. There was no batteries or anything in there. But eventually it did turn off, so most likely a capacitor. But now we have a new thermostat, and it's so far so good.
Care to oblige me?
And an update. Oh, the enemy is at our door. Yeah, basically. Little update for me. I'm not taking any ibuprofen today, except for 1 versus 3 that I was taking for quote-unquote pain to prevent it, but no pain was happening, and I'm still not having any, so that's good. Yeah. Apparently root canals were a lot more scary in the olden days, or people have a misconception about what they are. Or I think it's just because the front teeth have less roots to worry about. I know apparently in the back one it's 4, so they have to do what they did up front like 4 times, I guess. But for me, it was nice and easy. Felt a little bit. It was like a little weird, but it didn't like hurt. But then again, I am the person who had their hand go into a chipper shredder, and I lost part of a fingernail from that. And I was in shock for a good 10-15 minutes, and then at the hospital I'm just like, oh, this is cool, and I was taking pictures of it. So yeah. And if you were wondering, yes, the fingernail grew back. Came back weird, but it grew back. So happy ending. And I can still game.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is never wear gloves when putting sticks into a chipper shredder because it'll pull your hand in with a glove. That was all the way back in 2011.
That could have been way worse.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing, if my gloves were a different type, like if they were really grippy and not just kinda grippy, it would have gone all the way in. But if I didn't have any gloves on at all, it would have just, pulled the stick in and then nothing. And it would have been like, oh, okay, there it goes.
Don't recreate the ending of Fargo.
I've never seen that.
It ends in a wood chipper.
Could also recreate the off-screen ending of the characters from Final Destination 2, which was shown in a newspaper article in Final Destination 3, which is more like a little nod to it more than anything. It's kind of blink and you'll miss it thing.
Isn't there a new Final Destination out right now?
There is, yeah. It's called Bloodlines, and I looked it up, and the deaths are creative, but I don't know. It's just, I think I'm good on seeing it. Oh god, she's in red form. So this boss here, she'll go onto these blue and red things on the ground. I can break them early. because if she lands on one, she gets powered up, and if she gets the blue one, she'll shoot like arrows like that. It basically turns into Ashe from League of Legends. If you know League of Legends, you'll know what that is. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Probably living a better life.
I've never played League of Legends, and I hope to keep it that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's a tip: don't start. League of Legends is like a drug, and not even like quote unquote a fun one. I've never done illegal drugs, so I couldn't tell you, but it's just not fun. The people in it are not nice. That game will ruin friendships, and not even in like a fun way like Smash Brothers. In a bad way, like you know, divorces ruin marriages.
No, like I mean, I already hated my one roommate because he stole from me, but that same roommate also made playing Smash Brothers a living hell because he played Jigglypuff. And all he did was use all of that mobility to keep away from all the fighting, and would dip in and use sleep, which would KO everybody, and then, you know, dip out, and just the worst.
Lovely. So he's playing the pacifist route.
No, like Jigglypuff Sniper.
Oh, that's a really funny phrase.
Like, I'll give him credit. He was really good at it. The problem was that it was absolutely not fun to play against.
Yeah.
You played League of Legends in college, but that was at the start of League of Legends before they got taken over by Tencent. I don't know if that Tencent's the problem. I think it's just the community is like notoriously toxic.
Yeah. I started playing again after not playing for like 10 plus years, and I had teammates that were so toxic. I was like saying like, hey, I haven't played in a while, I'm sorry the game match made me in here. And they said, you should consider, like they straight up just said, you should consider uninstalling the game and slitting your wrist. I'm like, okay, you're getting reported, goodbye. And it's like, Jesus. And their teammate was like, I'm so sorry about them, they're an asshole. I'm like, yeah, they were. Don't just fucking tell someone that over a video game. Fucking nuts.
They probably thought they were funny as hell.
Probably, but then before I stopped playing the game, I got a thing saying, hey, thanks for reporting that player, we banned them indefinitely. And I'm like, alright. Funny things do happen. There we go.
Okay, so
okay, she's...
you're not in Wraeclast yet, right?
No, I am. This is the land of Wraeclast.
Oh.
This is Sarn in the city of Wraeclast. And I just beat Piety, who dropped a key to go to the Tower of God, which is there in the background. Okay, cyclone, ice crash, earthquake, tectonic slam. That was a skill I used to use a whole bunch of. Earthquake is really good.
Good luck to you.
I will be right back. I have to go do something in real life.
Okay.
So, hold the fort down while I'm gone.
Will do.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
I keep meaning to like try out stuff like Warframe and other free-to-play games, but I can't even focus on the games I paid money to play. I don't know. Late development ADHD or something. I was gonna give the helmet that I just finished a clear coat, but the clear coat material was so thick it wouldn't come out of the airbrush, and I hit it with a ton of thinner, and it wasn't enough. So I'm just not gonna bother. It's not leaving the room anyway. Warframe sounds like a game that if it had come out in high school would be one of your favorites. Yeah, that's kind of my take on it too. It's based off of a weird PS3 game. Or was it a PS2 game? I think it was a PS3 game. Like Dark Sector, I think. I'm pretty sure they gave that out on Steam for free. For a little bit there. Pathfinder Abomination Vaults. Hadn't heard of it. I think the last ARPG I played was Warhammer 40k Inquisition. That was fun. I wonder if it'd be worth it to like do, well, no. If I start doing that, I'm gonna distract myself. I gotta finish Lunar, which I'm going back to tomorrow, and I gotta finish Clair Obscure, and then after Lunar was gonna be Shenmue 2, and then after that was gonna be Lunar 2. Welcome back. Then after that was gonna be Shenmue 3. The rest of the year is pretty much planned out for me.
Be careful.
Inquisition Martyr? Yeah, I think that was it.
Now I'm heading into the last part of Act 3. Which involves going to a green area.
What is a green area?
Because it's a hedge maze and all that.
Oh, like literally green.
See, it's green.
Gotcha. Oh, no, actually the last ARPG I started was V Rising. And I got distracted and never went back to it, and I really should.
Yeah, I had a friend who tried to get me to get into V Rising, but I was like, "Are there werewolves in it?" And they said, "Yes." I said, "Can you play as one?" And they said, "No."
Yeah, you're kind of by definition playing the opposite of a werewolf.
But here's what's dumb is you can get a vampire, like you can get a werewolf as like a servant, but they'll only be in human form. They'll never go to werewolf form, and it's like that's fucking wasted opportunity there. You at least see them like bounding around in your place, but no. You don't even get that. So sad. Now we're at the library. Aptly named. One thing I wish Path of Exile adopted from Diablo was no portal scrolls and no identifying scrolls. You right click an item to identify it and click the portal button to teleport away.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would enjoy if they changed in this. Oh yeah, here's Sayosa.
Garui, by the ancestors, it has been so long since I saw my own kind in the flesh.
Oh, there's a Karuri.
It's Yosafuama, and I
Oh.
have the bleak honor of being the sole scholar to the Imperious Intellection in
Sweet. Okay, he wants gold pages.
soon.
Look, there he is. He's in the photo. He's mirrored.
Yeah.
It's so
That's so cool. He's like, hello, it is me, the guy from Ghostbusters. Come out of the portrait. So yeah, hopefully I'll get more items to increase my damage. Eventually I need a better two-handed weapon. But you gotta kill guys to get them. So I'm hoping my skills will carry me a little bit. If I found a unique axe, that'd be nice. Those can help a lot. Ah, a loose candle. You pull that and you go down there. Ooh, sneezed. I wanted to mute though, so I wouldn't blast away people. Your eardrums will appreciate it.
another pig without a pen.
Yeah. No pigs without pens. You can't even write, can you? Oh yeah, you were gone whenever I encountered them, but I found a British mercenary on here. It's kind of cool.
Huh.
I didn't fight him though, I was too scared to. Golden page, golden page.
The maps are random every time, right?
The tile sets, sometimes they can be, but most things stay in the same place usually.
Ah.
The maps have like a specific tile set, but they'll like pull from different ones and they'll have different modifiers on them, but I'm not in maps yet. It's all predetermined stuff. But yeah, in the end game, it's a lot of randomized stuff, or, you know, pseudo-randomized. If you roll a map with modifiers on it where it's like replaces all monsters with animals, you'll just encounter a bunch of animals. Still want to kill you all the same, but... Okay, and now we do this. We go here. We load. I like that their logo is two gears rotating around each other. Oh no, someone in the area has the most annoying pet. So this fucker here has the goblin band pet, which they just play shitty music all the time, and it's very loud. And it was from like a supporter pack that was like $300 or something. Oh my god, I didn't get the fucking waypoint for the library. I have to go back in this way. I'm so dumb. I thought I walked near it, but I didn't. Guess we gotta go all the way back. I'm not going to that other place. Okay. We go this way now. I got my scroll back at least, that's good. Alright, let's see Siosa. I don't know if I'm actually gonna take anything from him, but if you do his thing, you'll get to choose other gems and stuff. Oh. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Thank you. We got Controlled Blaze, Corrupting Cry. Ah. Bloodthirst. Have to be on low life for that now. Impale. Fortify. Yo.
Remember,
That. There we go.
is precious.
Okay, so now we go here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we do this. We take. Can't put that on yet, sadly. I lied. Take that out. Do there. And now, whenever we leap spam on someone, we'll get Fortify, which keeps us alive. Gives us a little extra defense. Eventually, we'll be speccing into hitting enemies causing Fortify, which is kind of what you want. Let's see if we can find that plum. There's a very special plum around here.
What's special about it?
You can feed it to a ghost and it'll explode.
Oh.
It's pretty special. But not before he gives you a reward. Alright, this is the last of these. Gotta watch out for all that. Alright. Okay. So now I can do the labyrinth if I want to. Now I have to wander around looking for a plum. Shouldn't be too hard. I imagine it's in this area. Nope. I've been deceived. The map has lied to me. That's a walkway. I know this isn't super exciting and I apologize. Nope. Plum's not that way. It'll be marked by an exclamation point. That one. But that is the doorway ahead to the next part. Also, these guys explode into quills when you kill them.
Is that exclamation all the way off to the right?
That is the way ahead to continue the story. And I'm trying to do a side quest, which involves a different exclamation point. I think it'll be a green one, actually. If I remember right. Nope, it's just a yellow one too. Okay. Here's the plum. Shit, this is plum. Bring the plum. Fairgraves. Now we go back to the docks. Docks are over here. I can't look. How many viewers do we have right now, Jay? I want to see how many people are going to watch a ghost explode.
Somewhere between 3 and 5.
Hell yeah. 5 people get to watch a ghost explode.
Sheen on that plum. Is it not the most delectable fruit that you've ever seen? No? Wondrous! Nothing bonds two souls more soundly than murder. For that reason alone, I knew you could be relied upon. Now, for a little amateur vintnering. Quick squeeze of the plum like so into the decanter. Oh my! Look how it transmutes the juice so swiftly from material to
Blah,
spectrum.
blah, blah. You get your free item. And now,
A toast to swift endings and promising new beginnings. Oh, and you might want to avert your gaze once I have quaffed this diabolical.
he drinks it and he goes, wait.
Now that's an unusual sensation. Oh dear.
To live too long is to live in pain.
Huh. And now he explodes. Yep. So, Ghost is dead. Again. We killed his other ghost form, and now we've killed his other ghost form. He can't come back from hell twice.
Hello.
Hello. Nope, they don't have anything to say. Weird. I thought someone here would be like, oh, you killed him, good job. They don't give a shit. There we go. Lightning resistance. Okay, we're not gonna do the labyrinth yet because I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Still breathing, eh?
We're gonna try to find a weapon though. 27, 32. Oh, well, we buy this now, then we'll have it for later. And then we do this. Oh my god, that's like the worst roll we could have gotten, but not that bad. We did get 4 sockets out of it. Do that. And now we'll look at essences. Shell damage. Boring. We do... That's almost exactly the same. Do... Almost exactly the same. Trying to get physical damage. So we'll just roll this a couple times. There we go, 81 to 110. Can't put any more mods on it, but that's fine. For this, we go to the hideout, which is my other hideout from other leagues. Take bench. What can we put on here? It's already got increased physical. Can't do add blank to blank. Oh. Item has no space for more mons. Oh. Huh. I guess they changed it so leveling ones can't get those. Huh. Whatever.
Right. Till next time, shall we keep saying?
They've changed so much about the game. I know not. But that's okay. We will just continue progressing. I do have a nice 4-link though, that's pretty good. Now I go this way. I wish I had the magical power to pull in and captivate people.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Just a couple, you know.
Yeah.
Just 10, 20 viewers.
again, the problem is just we don't have the marketing reach.
I mean, you have to pay for marketing, I think, or advertising. I know every once in a while Twitch will do a thing where like they'll put your stream on like the top list of whatever category you're in, regardless. So people do that to like get lesser known games seen by people on the browse page, which is cool. I mean, I try advertising, but I don't even think... The only thing people look at my Blue Sky for is whenever I post art or I repost art I've gotten. They're just there for the porn. Just sad but true. I mean, hell, anytime I see like a friend that's like, hey, I'm starting on streaming, I'll like be like, oh yeah, I'll join. And then they've got like 20 viewers. It's like, oh, well, you've got the people. You don't need me.
And 20 would be nice.
Yeah. Actually, real quick, let me try something. I'm right here. I'm in a group. It's been like 2 hours since someone else posted in there, so I'm just gonna post that there. This is how we advertise. I'll just put it in my own server. Fuck it. Who cares? Everyone can watch.
The streamer has more than 100 viewers, you don't watch them anymore. I get that. Like, I don't watch big streamers like Vinny or Jerma live. It's just easier to catch them on the VOD.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I like watching Wayne, and he usually has like 200. Like, no, there's like 2,000 people watching. It's like, that's fine. I'm there to kind of like interact with the community and stuff. Just to kind of talk and like share in the funny moments as they happen live, but I could also just watch a VOD.
Yeah. Like right now, Wayne has 1.5k. Jerma's got 8.5k.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't help to dwell on the numbers that you're not getting. You just gotta kind of work with what you got.
Yep.
But I mean, I would like to have more to work with.
Yeah, I think the other than the marketing, the other big problem is that we're streaming at the same time as at least 3 of our friends.
Yeah.
So like the audience is split, but I don't really have a reason I couldn't do a later stream. Other than that, I like sleep.
And the earlier streams, it's like, well, people have stuff to do during the day, and like, I've got stuff to do during the day. Usually night is whenever it works.
Yeah, I tried afternoon streams for a bit, and that didn't really work out.
Maybe we should try slightly earlier, like 7 p.m. 7 to 10. Depending on the day. That could be something.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
Yeah. Okay, here's... Sorry, I'm not adding to the thing. Here's the final boss of Act 3. A whole bunch. You get all these weird guys, you gotta fight these dudes. They're using moves against me that other guys have used before. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Leave me alone. Attack that thing. I don't think I was ready for this yet. Okay, we gotta level up more. This is a bad idea. Yeah, I know that voice line. He's pretty crazy. Okay, we gotta go through all this again, I'm sorry. I thought I was ready for him, but I wasn't. Come on, game. I think if I can get this melee weapon on, which it's gonna fill this bar up, I'll be able to do it. New. More enemies. Hooray, an orb of alchemy. This game will cramp your hands. Guaranteed. Well, now seems like a good a time as any to mention that the little fundraiser thing we're doing is going pretty well. I got more than I expected. I'm currently at 550. 500 of that being from one very specific person who's very generous. But it's 550 more than I was expecting to actually get. So thank you very much. Again.
Yeah.
And if you happen to know any Saudi oil barons or princes that have a lot of money they want to get rid of, I'll point them my way. You know, because boy howdy do I have some ice to sell. Whatever. Whatever the term is. Selling something to someone that doesn't need it. I've got canned air. I could sell them. Oh shit, I already went through here. Hang on.
Canned air.
So if you want to reset the instance, you gotta do a new instance.
Ah.
There you go. Yeah, canned air is just the spray stuff. You know. Compressed air. The stuff you use to clean out your computer. It goes like that. I probably didn't even pick up.
No, there was a little.
Yeah, I just sprayed it a little bit. I learned if you turn them upside down, it sprays a really nasty tasting thing that you really don't want to have in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a propellant, and that can really fuck shit up.
Yeah, so you don't want to do that. Okay, good news. I gotta keep that anti-bleed on there. But we now have a 3-link. 1400 damage, that's pretty good. And oh, we can't use that anymore. Oh shit. I need to get more dexterity, I think. Oh, it had 15 dex on it, that's why. Okay, well, we'll get that somewhere. Maybe even right here. There we go. Okay, we got the dex back. We're good. Now my guy's gonna move slightly faster. Because he's ignoring all movement penalties from armor, which is like... armor. Yeah. Though honestly, what I would do with it, just to be funny, is like... I would like put it upside down and like have it to the right of my mouth and have someone to the left of me watch, and I'd just be like, watch this, I'm gonna breathe fire, and I open my mouth and go like that, which is really funny until you realize that all that shit spraying out will definitely get in your mouth and it's gonna taste awful for about an hour.
Yep.
So don't do that. Even if it's really funny, don't do that. Notice how faster these guys are dying now that I'm actually doing triple the damage. Alright, Dominus, let's try this again.
I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man.
Alright, I'm actually doing some damage to him now, which is good. Not enough, but we'll get there. I think I need more defensive items. Oh shit. Adblock Plus has shown up saying, hey, we blocked ads for you in the middle of my small window. I needed to look at stuff. So thanks for that. I won't be resubscribing, I'll say that on air because I don't pay for their shit. Oh no, the Reaver. Orcus. Have you ever seen the true face of God? Exile. Okay. Now he's here. He shoots ghosts at me, electric ghosts. Come on. Do the cool slam attack. There you go. He'll do the thing where he like charges at one of his arms. There you go. I like this guy because you can get his hands, these little gloves, and they add the attack that he does where he slams the ground like that. It's not that powerful, but it's still fun. I think they're literally called Doriana's fists because that's what they are. He stole them. He stole Doriana fizzing fists. Fuck, I don't know. I tried a joke there, it failed. I'm sorry. The good thing about trying jokes with, you know, not many people around is that you don't have to worry about making mistakes later. You can just fuck around and make the jokes better. Alright, now we're in phase 2. He gets sucked into his weird thing. Whoa! And he comes back out. Forever changed. A weird beast of a man. Pulsing and oozing. Alright, so I have to stay close to him because if I go outside of where he's at, the bleeding rain will fuck me up. But luckily, it's fairly easy. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. Well, respawn at checkpoint. Oh, he teleported me to him. Cheeky bastard.
What's the penalty for dash?
On normal, nothing. On higher difficulties, a little bit of XP. Okay. Now, if you wait, a person will show up here, and they'll talk to you, but you can just walk over here, and then they'll pop up on the left up here. Now we're in Act 4.
Follow a dead river to the foot of
Ta-ta. Not a
And now we're going up to the mountain. But first we have to follow the aqueducts. Fun fact, if you know me, I actually got a piece of furry art depicting this very area. It's not super detailed in the background, but my character is wearing armor from this game. And no, it won't be posted anywhere because it's very old and it's very inappropriate. Not in a sexually explicit way, but just in a suggestive way. So, that won't be posted here. However, if you're friends with me and you say, "Oh, I don't really want to see that, please, thank you," I might just show you it.
I'm of House Kayakson. That should be
Just a little fun fact. I also hope people appreciate the effort I put into making my Path of Exile PNG tuber. Thank you, Metadesign, for posting that, or using the command. As we all know, the American healthcare system is kind of shitty, especially if you don't have a job. But apparently, health insurance and dental insurance are two separate things anyway.
Yep. Teeth are optional. A luxury bone.
Yeah. Ironically enough, teeth are optional, but they're required to eat 90% of food sold in America. So, ironic.
Yeah, also you can still die of them, so, you know, they're a bit important.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, tooth-related things causing death should make them important and fall under, you know, healthcare. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb dog on the internet. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What Metadesign said about not needing your eyes or your teeth to work. All you need are your arms and your legs.
go where you are needed. Be careful.
Trust me, if Walmart could lobotomize all its workers and just make them do whatever the fuck they wanted, they would. 100%.
What do you need? What do you want?
What? Okay, 32. I already got one. Sell you. Sell you.
What is it, Exile?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, that's not even 81 to 109. More attack speed. Nope.
What do you want?
Goodbye.
What do you need now?
You got anything good for me? Body armor. Any boots? Movement speed on them? Any good gloves? No? Damn. They're bone dry here.
You will be remembered.
Okay. In case I need these for any reason, put them in here. I doubt I'll need them though.
The Eternals had no respect for their land.
And now you're in Australia.
Yep. I mean, this is all still New Zealand. This is just a different area of New Zealand. This is the Dried Lake.
There was an item with an exclamation mark on it.
Where?
That.
That? No,
Oh, that's not an exclamation mark.
that's the linked sockets.
Ah,
The little line there shows you the sockets that are linked.
gotcha.
The colored dots are the color of the sockets. I was like, I shouldn't have gotten a quest item yet. See, that's why glasses are optional, because you wouldn't know if it was a quest item or not.
I'm wearing my glasses. It's just, you know, I don't have a full screen.
Well, why not?
Because I have to be able to read chat.
Just put your face really close to the monitor. That's fine. I won't hurt your eyes or anything. I'm not giving actual advice. Don't put your face right up to your monitor. Anyone at home.
One of my best friends is blind, so literally has his face up to the monitor to see anything. But he was also a really
Oh my god, really?
But he was also a really good graphic designer, so I mean there was that.
Ah, well, that's kind of cool. You can be blind and still know your art.
Well,
Oh my god, he got large.
blind as in like so nearsighted as to be unable to drive and such, but like can still see. But you know,
gotcha.
badly, super badly.
Yeah. Alright, do we get anything for Fortify yet? I feel like we will eventually. That's not Fortify. That's not Fortify. War Cries. That's Fortify all the way over there. Damn. Well, I did say we need more defenses, so we'll go with resistances. And there we go.
Hello, lurkers.
Lurkers?
Yes, I don't want to name them because that's what you do not do as lurkers. I am just acknowledging. Hello.
Okay. Welcome to the stream if you're watching. If you enjoy watching, you may continue to watch. If you aren't enjoying this, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Criticize me. Make me dance for your entertainment. I am your puppet. Specifically, I'm Jay's puppet because, you know, he invited me to be on the channel. I should see if I have any, like, shitty PS2 games from my childhood that would be fun to stream. Like Turok Evolution.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually the best stuff to stream, is something that you have a really strong connection to.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I only really liked Turok Evolution because it had ragdolls in it, and there were like lizards on the tops of cliffs, and you could like snipe them and they'd fall, and just see their body flop to the ground. It was very much one of those games where you're like, whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Life.
I had a Turok phase too.
Nice. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh. Chaos resistance. That's something, hell yeah. Well, calm down there, mister. Okay, all red, that's good. So now if we have to replace our weapon, we can just do that. Yeah, that's fair. Be better off just playing a game I want to play and not play something because someone else.
What do you need now?
This is a noise. There's crazy shit in this game. It's scary.
Then like someone did a voice line in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's probably like an ethereal monster or something.
Doesn't PoE have that one talent that makes you immune to chaos damage but sets your health to 1?
Yeah, that is a keystone passive. It's called Chaos Inoculation, if I remember right.
I'm so glad that they have a search function for this fucking
Yep.
thing.
Maximum life becomes 1 immune to chaos damage. Yeah, you can literally just look up, like, if you look up chaos, you'll see all the things that have chaos in them. If you want to, if you're looking for physical stuff, you do like PHYS, Phys. So that's like, okay, here's all the things that do physical. If you're like, hey, I want to see what's fortify, you go, okay. You fortify. And you say, okay, wow, there's things there for fortify. There's things there for fortify. Melee hits fortify, that's good. That means you don't have to have the fortify skill zone. I think this is the most I've talked about Path of Exile. Usually I'm just kind of here blindly going through this shit. You know?
Yeah. How would chaos inoculation even work? Like, you just cannot get hit at all?
No, what it is, you build for energy shield instead of health.
Oh.
And chaos damage will not bypass your energy shield, but it will hit your shield. So you put your shield over your health and you do all that. That's how you do it. And here's the thing, chaos inoculation is fine for some builds, but some people want the ones where it's different, where you do like, I think it's called pain attunement, where you do more spell damage with at your low life. And the idea is that you reserve your life instead of like making it 0. But then you also do for energy shield, because there's a unique item that drops from Chevron, who's like a boss. It's called it's like Chevron's vestments or something. It makes it so chaos damage cannot bypass your energy shield. And I think you do like more spell damage on low life and shit, so it's kind of made for that build. Okay, so in this area there's gonna be a quest thing where I have to grab a person's ghost from a giant hand.
A lot of ghost stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead things haunting this land. It's almost like it's cursed or something.
I know nothing of the story.
I don't even know anything of the story. Like, you can look at the lore things, but it's just, shit's crazy. Every once in a while, crazy shit happens in this land, apparently. And they add so much new stuff all the time. No, I don't want to do this. Leave me alone, lady. That's the league mechanic, and I'm just kind of ignoring it because it's annoying to deal with. Which is like kind of the point of like leveling. You just go through the story and do the shit. Where's the hand? Show me the hand. Where's my freaking hand at? Big purple hand, where are you? I bet it's on an offshoot. Yep, okay. Can't go that way yet. So unfortunately the tile has given me a really bad route, but that's okay. I will deal with this. I have to go back this way. I probably have to go over there. Yeah, most likely that way, or down into the right here. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there we go. See? Big hand.
Huh.
Saber. And then there's a guy throwing hammers. He throws hammers like the Crusader in Diablo does. And then they go around in a circle around him. And then he dies. Because I hit him. A tricorn. A tricorn of courage. Okay. Max fire resistance, that's good. A lot of enemies do fire. I think that's why they picked that one. And then that's 2 to all maximum, so. The highest you can normally have is 75 in each category. And you get things that increase maximum elemental resistance. I think the highest thing you can go up to is either 80 or 85. You can never be like fully immune to them. Unless you have like a build where it says like immune to burning ground or something, which is very useful for exploding enemies that run up to you and light shit on fire. If you think this shit's confusing, wait till you get to the Pantheon. That shows up in Act 6.
What act
Start
are we
killing
in
old
now?
guns. We are in Act 4, the beginning stages of Act 4. But they go through the crystal veins to get to Lady Dialia, or Diala, whatever the fuck her name. Lady Dialysis. Go to her. She's got 2 portals. One of them goes to Calm's realm of magma and crazy shit. That's the Karuri king that came to Wraeclast on his canoe, and then everything went to fucking hell. The other one is Duressa's arena, which is the guy that fought in the Sarn arena a bunch. And he did really good, and his wife, Marissa, or no, it's Merville. That's what it is. Merville, Marissa, whatever. She was the Act 1 final boss, where she turned into a sea witch, and he was fighting for her because he loved her so much. Oh my god, it's the British guy. Love the ignoramus. I kind of want to get him as like a guy. We're gonna try to do that. Oh god, I want to try not to die.
He goes through the crystal mines of fire or a laser to blow a hole through a flesh monster wall.
Yeah, that describes it pretty good. Oh my god, will you just die already? One is dead. Now you're dead. Cool. Productivity, lightning trap, all lighting of orbiting. I want to hire you. Whoa. Alright, I got the British guy.
Yeah. So, like, what exactly is the League mechanic? You could just, like, fight and make a massive army of these guys?
No, you can only have one of them with you at a time. But you recruit them back to your town and you can, like, have them do stuff or get items from them. But if they die, you can respawn them. Shock ambusher, that's cool. So those are his skills he can do. He does lightning and shit. He also adds colorful commentary like blah, blah, blah. But each of them have different like voice lines and stuff because they're different characters. I'm assuming. I'm guessing there's a finite amount of them that you can get, and maybe they get different skills. Or maybe they're all like named, and whatever their names are tell you what kind of skills they have. Okay. Alright, we made it. Crafting recipe. Waypoint. And here she is.
You know,
Hello.
not a cock. Don't die, please.
So we're gonna go either here or here. We have to go through both eventually, but first... go back to town.
Pleasure.
Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can try to get Act 4 done, and then maybe I'll call it quits. Nothing else I can say at least streamed. Okay, talk to this guy who's always sitting here cross-legged. He's gotta have bad circulation.
Cahome's way took. I felt it.
Alright, we get free item, free skill point. We go down here, get the maximum thing, and now our fire resistance is 79. Which is good because Calm does a lot of fire.
Go where you are needed. Yes.
And you get these. Now also get all the stuff. Good enough for me. These are little currency items. The most valuable ones are Chaos Orbs, Divine Orbs, Mirrors of Calandra, which is the rarest fucking item in the game, and whatnot. So this is my current mercenary. This is all the items he has. I could dismiss him or I could reserve him. So I need them again. I have up to 3 total mercenaries with only one of them every accompanying you at a time.
Good.
I like how they wrote that. I think it should have been like with only one of them ever accompanying you. They fucking misspelled it. Nice. You can see what links he has to them too. So I'm guessing later on they'll have like 5 and 6 links maybe. So yeah, who should we go to first? Should we go to Calm or should we go to Duresso?
Fire seems more
Fire?
entertaining.
Yep. I'm gonna flip a coin though to make it more interesting. Heads, we go to Duresso. Tails, we go to Calm. Oh shit. I didn't see it. Hang on. It looks like Tails. We go to Calm. Here we go. Check out this lava.
The ancestors would weep to see what Calm has created here.
Okay, I'm keeping this mercenary. He's great. I don't even know if he's like speaking British or just fake made up language or what. He's great. No, I've already got 1 psychopath. I don't need 2 of them. So this tile set's almost always about the same. So I know I have to go to the right away from here, but I just want to fight this guy. You get a ghost possessing a dude, you're gonna beat him up because he's got loot, maybe. Ow. Wow, he dropped jack shit. A fucking belt. Past the lava falls. Up this way. By the ghost. Yeah, the more guys you can get to pass through the ghost, the more items they'll drop. Usually. Sometimes they won't do anything. But getting a dude to be possessed can give you a lot of items. Depending on the ghost and how many ghosts are in them.
Huh.
Weird, I know, but hey, that is what the game is.
So, hey, when does that Dark Tide expansion come out?
That's a good question. I can't check right now because I'm in a game.
Oh, look.
I know it's on Steam. It's the Arbites expansion. You get to have a dog. I don't even know if they'll let you pre-order the thing yet, though.
June 23rd.
Oh, that's pretty close then. That's like next week. I think that's literally in a week. No, it's 5 days. So, 5 days.
Hi, Sheebs.
Hello, Sheebs.
I picked up Dark Tide when it was on sale during Skulls. It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty fun. They changed some things about my build I did, but I can still throw boulders as a giant ogre, so I'm happy. Instead of throwing a grenade or something, you just find a guy charging at you, you throw a rock and it one-hit kills him. It's great.
Yeah, it plays a lot better now. It feels better. It doesn't feel punishing.
Yeah. Unless you're playing the super special mode, which involves having 30 special bad guys running at you at the same time.
Like Grunt and I were doing whatever, it was a maelstrom, and it was like there were like 70 mutants just kept charging. Like every half a second you hear, oh!
It straight up, it reminded me of Serious Sam. I've never played it, but I know there's those guys with the bombs that run at you that don't have heads. It was like that, and then there was dogs, so there was like 30 of the hounds running at us. You just heard overlapping barking, and it's like, I feel like I'm at a pet store. What's going on here? And each one of those guys can incapacitate you, so you have like 30 of them running at you at the same time. It's like, oh shit. So that was hell, but a fun kind of hell at least.
It looks like the Arbites get like a new prologue chapter, because they're not the rejects. They're the standing police force on Tertium.
Oh, that's cool. That makes sense with the dogs. I'm very interested in the cyber hounds, though. That could inspire some cool art, maybe.
Yeah, I do wanna get my zealot up to auric level before the expansion hits, just in case.
Yeah, well, I can't afford the expansion anyway, so.
It was a hilarious glitch one time where Mutant grabbed someone on a high platform, proceeded to basketball dunk them across the map. Yeah, I've seen shit like that. There was a run I did a couple weeks ago where 3 out of 4 of us, including me, just got wiped by a chaos beast and a massive horde, and the psyker somehow glitched up into the ceiling and was able to kill everything, but they couldn't glitch out of the ceiling. So
oh no,
that was the end of the run.
That's pretty great. Well, while I'm right here, I have 2 skill points, and he's just standing there. He's very patient. There's one thing that they'll say about Calm is that he's a mean guy, but he is very patient. Even though my timer thing is down, if I'm standing right here, he won't try to attack me. He's cool. In my books, anyway. What should I get? Just mana cost or strength and damage. Did I never get the one over there to the left? No, I did. Okay.
Guess I should update my throne wish list.
Yeah. Okay. Got that going. I was gonna close that web page out because that thing ain't updating. Alright, here we go. This arena is gonna have like shit coming at it. He's very easy to dodge. You just wait for him to do his attacks. He'll scream and jump, and then you walk out of the way. Very easy boss. The funny thing is, he's doing basically the same attack that I'm doing, but I'm better at it because I know what I'm doing. He's been here for so long, he doesn't even know what he's doing. And he's supposed to be a king. Oh god, now there's 2 fire things happening. That's scary. Oh no. Flaming heads. he's dead. Oh, he exploded.
Honor you with a warrior's death, Calm. It is more than you deserved.
I do like that they actually have dialogue for them. Like, they added more of it as the stuff went on. 36, better health, life, fire resistance. Alright, now we go back here. Now, we can just go to here and get the thing, but I'm gonna give this to her and get funny dialogue.
Pried the fury from Calm's dead hand, did you? Or is it dead again hand? Or re-dead hand? Or
Wrong game.
death, really just death with benefits? In which case, you didn't kill Calm because he was already dead. It's all a bit of a grey area, really. And completely beside the point.
I like her. She's cool. It's like, oh, undead, re-dead. Like, no, he was already dead, so it doesn't matter. Oh, there's Duresso.
It was here in the pits of Theopolis that
It was here that I jumped over giant birds.
The pits of Trathus! I'll survive.
Hooray. Baba. Keep this guy alive as long as I can. Feels like the voice actors for these mercenaries had a lot of fun with their roles.
Yeah.
But yeah, for anyone that wasn't here for it when we were discussing it, using Parsec and some completely legal PC emulators, we were able to play Robot Alchemic Drive and split-screen co-op over the internet with basically no lag. So that opens up the future for PS2 games to play on here in either co-op or, you know, just by ourselves. But
Yeah.
that's something. Now, if there was a way to do it where we could have like our own console, quote unquote, playing split screen, like link cable kind of shit, that'd be neat. But that'd be hard.
That should be doable. But like,
Yeah.
Parsec would also work in cases like if there was a. I guess Steam already has that feature where you could play together and simulate a couch co-op.
Oh yeah, remote play.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some good couch co-op games.
But like, there's DOS games that have couch co-op, and there's lots of options.
Yeah. I really want to play Descent 2. I want to stream that. I was waiting on a certain someone to do it. Not gonna name names because that's besmirching people. But I'm at the point where I'm just not gonna wait anymore and just be like, fuck it. Me and someone else might play it. Or I might just play it on here because fuck it. Or I might just show off the Descent maximum levels, which are basically Descent 2 campaign levels, but drastically shortened because they were for the PS1. It's really funny to think about. Did you know about that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. So basically, Descent Maximum is like Descent 2 on the PS1, but with really, really small campaign levels. Like, after I'm done streaming this, I'll show you an example really quick, but it's really easy to just kind of drag and drop the levels and just... That's what I did. I mean, my guy died, I'll bring it back. The problem with the mercenaries is that they stay at whatever level they were at when you found them. So you gotta like keep updating them basically. Damn it, I found a dead end. This ain't where I wanted to be. Yes, we are doing melee. It is ground slamming for victory. We're up to Act 4. Started at midway to Act 2, so decent progress for 3 hours. I hope you are doing good tonight. Having trouble reading your name because my eyes are being weird.
The only Soto.
Ha.
Any plan for endgame?
Yeah, I'm following a build that's gonna eventually probably use a different slam skill. Apparently the meta thing is some kind of specialized slam of snaking or some shit, but for now it's just ground slam, but cosmetically affected because this game lets you do that. So without this special cosmetic on, it just looks like that, which is okay. Yeah, volcanic fissure snaking, that is the one. I'm very much the kind of person that likes to follow guides and just kind of, you know. Yeah, it absolutely looks better with the skin, but I mean, that's just to kind of show you, like, the skill can still be impressive even if you're not using skins. But they do have skins for all sorts of skills in this game. And I really don't want to die, so... Here's Duresso, King of Swords. Jay, do you have any questions for Duresso while I'm fighting him?
Nope.
No? You really don't want to talk to him?
Not really.
Look at him, he's so cool though. Okay, Duresso, how are you feeling today?
He looks like someone from World of Warcraft.
Yeah. He's like one of the final bosses of the endgame thing, probably. Okay. Yeah, so I'll be perfectly honest. I got into the fucking Path of Exile 2 beta because of how much fucking money I spent on this game, and I was like so happy. I played Path of Exile 2 for like a couple of hours, and then I just uninstalled that shit and went back to this. I love this game so much.
Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I might win the lottery one day too.
They literally didn't make it out of Act 1 in PoE 2.
Yeah. I couldn't either. PoE 2 because there's a boss that like turns into a big, you know, monster thing. He has like 3 phases. And you have to overlevel yourself by like 10 levels to even do anything there. And if you die at all during a boss in Path of Exile 2, it restarts the boss fight. Oh. Because apparently we're doing Dark Souls now. Okay, so she used her gems things, and now she's an old lady. Don't ask how that makes sense, but she's an old, withered old lady now.
Malachi's devices. His creations.
So sad.
He loved them all. Not.
Yeah, honestly, you probably lucked out then if you didn't make it to the boss, because that was probably the most frustrating thing ever. Meanwhile, I have a friend who like played Path of Exile 1 a ton, and they're like, "Oh, I'd love to. It's great." And they're like, they actually got far, and I'm like, "Wow, that's amazing," because that game was, ugh. Like, here's an example of how much I love Path of Exile 1. Here's my microtransaction stash. Here's attachments. Here's armors. Oh, let's do themes. Okay, so a lot of these were like supporter packs that you had to pay a bunch of money for. So, Abyss, I'm pretty sure some of this was just like stuff you got, but this is a supporter pack. That was boxes. That was boxes. That was a supporter pack, the Minotaur armor set. I love the Minotaur armor set. This was one of the kind of expensive ones. Bestiary, that was a good league. Blight was a fun league. Celestial stuff. I've got a bunch of skins I can't use for these things. Core 2021, it was just like they made those so you could just buy them and help support the thing. Where the hell is it? Incursion, Metamorph. There's one of these where it's like War for the Atlas, Sin and Innocence. All these cool armor sets. Basically show you how much money I spent. Oh yeah, here we go. These are all the ones. I fucking bought the entire War for the Atlas thing up to Dominator, which is like a $400 thing. And it's like, just from getting that alone, that got me into the Path of Exile 2 beta because, you know, all the past support. And it's like, oh, cool. And then I played it, I'm like, oh, this is like an insult to everything I stand for. So, fuck this shit. I don't know which one of these to pick. What is the build pick? Oh, it does get brutality. Okay, cool. Well, we'll take that. Can't use it yet, but we will take it.
What is that in your eyes? That glistening, that softness. Is that pity? Take those pitying eyes away before I pluck them from your face. I need...
She didn't get to say her whole thing.
What is that in your eyes?
Like, they literally made it so it just cuts it off. I guess you have to keep scrolling up, maybe. Because it, like, goes all the way down, it's just...
Is that...
Yeah, okay, you literally have to keep scrolling up to...
There was a time when the gate is...
Right, gates open. Golem. Increased damage and area of effect. That's always good. Oh yeah, we can actually add that into there once we hit level 38, which we're almost there. Cool. Life tap, pulverize, melee physical damage. Those are all the things I'm gonna get later on. Evidently. Well, thank you for stopping by. If you're heading out.
Yeah.
Okay, quick.
Yes.
I was gonna say check the thing, but I should check the thing.
What am I checking?
The thing.
Thing?
Any new things in yet or no?
As in...
The thing that we're doing.
Oh, the donation? I don't have access to your coffee, so I couldn't see.
Oh shit! I thought I sent you that link thing for the overlay.
Yeah, but like it hasn't.
You haven't heard any balonies, have you?
No.
Okay, because that's what I set the new audio sound to, because I'm not playing the other game. Okay, no balonies yet. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm sure we'll get one eventually, and it'll make people laugh. But until then, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Okay, so we got that. We got a golem. Golems are cool. I'll put a fun skin on the golem because I like the clockwork one. We'll just add some skins because fucking around at this point. Nightfall Aura, that's cool. Seismic Cry, we'll do Wolf Howl. I've never gone through this whole act without having my Ascendancy yet, so it's kind of fun. Bring him out. And now, we do that. Big howl.
Now we're playing Binding of Isaac.
Yep. Pretty much. They do actually have a roguelike mode in this game. It's called Sanctum. And it's really unfair for builds that aren't made for specifically Sanctum. You have to basically make glass cannon builds that just blast away things before they can even look in your direction. It's a very weird game mode. And it was a whole league at one point, so that's something. I like the names of these guys. Sorrow Slice. I got one once that was named Stink Stink. God, it's a lot of lightning. Get away from that. Oh, our guy died. So much lightning. Get out of here.
Let me guess. Al-Sazadi sent you to finish what they couldn't?
No. I don't care about your plight. Nothing this way. Literally playing Bowser's Inside Story right now. There we go, that's the exit. Yeah, I forgot to put that back on. Oh no, I did. Open the skin. I'll do that one. That looks cool. Good belt? Nope. Good weapon? No. Ugh. Well, that'll be good vendor. 36. Put that down. Bring back the blithering idiot. For more life. Oh, did he die right away? No.
No, that's his battle cry.
Okay, I thought he was going like Kia.
Kia!
We have that as a soundboard in the server. You should be able to use it. Oh no, it's in the other server, my bad. It's in our personal hangout server. God, I hate this guy. So, if you're inside the aura, you're good. If you're outside of it, he takes away your mana. And your health. Fuck that, I can't deal with him. It's one of those new types they added that's really annoying. You have to do enough damage to basically kill him or just run away from him. Free money! I like money. The best strong boxes are Diviner's strong boxes and Arcanist strong boxes. Arcanist ones drop the crafting currencies and the Diviner's ones drop cards because even in video games you can't escape from collectible cards.
Yep.
They're at least cool looking though. We'll do that. 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 Oh. Damn it. Whatever. Oh hey, remember Piety?
Done well, Brute.
Yeah.
But let's
She's,
not get
she's
ahead
back.
of ourselves.
Now she's weird looking. And then she does an attack where she charges up and then goes around in a circle, so you have to run around her in a circle. While still beating the shit out of her.
Your friend exploded.
Yeah, I saw. So sad, but he had to die.
Healer just.
Oh. So I like when they give you enemies to kill, they give you flash charges, because in Path of Exile 2, I don't know how you get flash charges, but it's not for killing enemies. Or if you do, it's so inconsequential that they really don't want you to use flasks.
Maybe since they went so hard on the Dark Souls route, it's like you have to go back to the
Back to town. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally it is actually. So I think they just wanted to make Dark Souls. I don't want to play Dark Souls. I want to play Path of Exile. Alright, I'm level 38 now. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Alright.
Rome wasn't half the man you are, Marauder.
Yeah, I know.
There comes a time when brute force is all that we have left.
Yep. Okay. Let me go in here, grab that. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna try to find some skill gems that actually work together, because brutality is one of the ones I need, but
Betray me.
fire damage
Will have your head.
does not work with it. Deals no elemental damage. So I gotta get rid of that one and do something else. But I gotta find waypoint first. Waypoint should be right up here. There we go. Waypoint. Okay, going back to Act 3. Library. I never took his item.
My knowledge.
Oh no, I did actually. Pulverize. He does have that. Okay.
Remember.
So I gotta bring some currency from the thing to get to him. Let's see. I need pulverize and life tap. That's like the 5-link thing.
To kill, there is nothing else.
Come over here. Good luck to you. Emma?
How old is Miss you? Okay, got currencies. Let's go shopping.
Talamon.
Pulverize. Life tap. It's life instead of mana. Cost and effects of support skill. For more damage, we get life tap. And now we look up. Flesh and stone. That. Oh. Sand. Blooded sand. Pride. We get rid of anger. We don't need anger anymore. We're no longer angry. Herald of Purity. Herald of Purity gives us some guys to jump around, so that's 25, 50, 100, 110. So we can't use all of them at once. But we're not going to right now anyway, we're just leveling, so we're going to pick the best ones. Which are... We're not going to need the golem, so... Yeah, we're not worrying about that right now. Ground Slam is... Ground Slam there. Vitality. Pulverize and Life Tap. If we get a 5th link, we'll put physical damage in there. We get rid of fire damage. We don't need Golem. Stone. Blood and Sand. And then Purity. I'll try those. Let it cry. Oh, we'll do that one. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So we got a pretty good setup there now. So with all of our R's up, we do 1500 damage, which ain't bad. We gotta get a better weapon eventually. This is gonna be our first boss. Chevron, yes, okay. She's the one that drops that one item I was talking about in the end game. She's got a weird face, it's all stretched out. She summons books that explode cursed knowledge. Yeah, attack a totem. Your beauty will prevail, you're not beatable. Girl shoot summon stuff so I could actually get health back. Oh.
The ancestors demanded.
We got our organs, which is good. We'd be collecting organs out here, they're very vital. We need entrails. Now, there's always one up there, and there's always two this way. So we go this way.
On this day, I honor you have
Garo will be slightly annoying. He throws bombs everywhere. Isn't that fun? I'm probably gonna die here. Yep, called that one.
Nope.
It happens. Dying in the early game doesn't really mean shit.
It's just that one episode of Invader Zim never replaced one kid's organs with a radiator.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, he's attacking a lot faster than I remember. Malachi's heart.
Your sickness has ended.
Oh look, a divination card. Coming up, we're gonna fight my least favorite boss in the entire fucking game. So, Dodri is a fat, disgusting blob that floats around in a chair. Her arena has 3 different effects going. Green is you do less damage, red is you take more damage, and purple is you're slowed. And if you're in any one of these, you get that effect going. She hits you with ranged attacks, and if you're in the red area, you get fucking creamed. The whole time she's just coughing and vomiting blood onto you. It's very much what I would call putrid.
And the zones seem to shift.
Yep, they swap around. Like I said, you don't get any way to heal or anything, it's just get the fighter. Pretty sure I've seen this woman at Walmart. It's hanging out, vomiting on people. Knocking shit off the shelves.
Sometimes I'm glad I don't go outside anymore.
Yeah, probably for the best.
You are free now, slave.
Okay, and now we're at the final boss of Act 4.
When I met you that first...
Yep, blah blah blah. Okay, so you come in here. He gives a little speech. He's gonna pop up out of here. She's gonna go, "No, Exile!" And you hit him, and then she goes, "Ah, kill me!" And then you hit her a bunch, and then she goes, "What?" And then hits him with the thing. You do that a couple times. He's gonna do a move where he charges his fist. Let's see if he does it. No. So he'll do one move where if you're close enough to him, he does that, and then you go, whoop. The other one is he'll do his chest thing where he shoots a bunch of shit at you. Alright, she's saying kill me. Now we kill her. Yeah, he just did the weird heart thing there. Beat her up a bunch, and then she'll go, ow! Like a sick cat. Now Exile. Now, we hit him a bunch. Dodge. Ow. Pain and hurt. Kill her again. Watch out for that. Don't stand in that, you fool. I'm gonna die. Where are the worms? There's supposed to be red worms to give me health. Shut up before. No worms for me. Cool. See, if we were in Path of Exile 2, that would have been a start the whole boss fight over again moment. Alright. Here's your thing again. He fucking punctures her through a thing and he goes, ha ha ha. And you can just go down there. You don't have to talk to her, but she has more dialogue to say.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody hero. I was so sure that I was creating a prouder world, and I thought the Card would be beneath such a future. I was wrong. Leave me, Marauder. I've got some explaining to do to my ancestors. You go and honor Malachi's head with a place on your belt.
May your ancestors forgive you, Piety.
Nope, she's dead now. No coming back from that. Alright, in this one, there's gonna be 3 heart things I have to kill.
We understand what it means to be Nightmare.
In this one, you get more area to look. He does that. He'll do a thing where he pops out of the ground. Wherever the hell you're at. Oh, I forgot it's this heart first. Let's see if he does the thing. I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay. Once he goes into the ground, that's when he does his attack. Where he warps to you and then blows up the ground. Oh, come on, you're invulnerable. Just do your thing already. There he goes. And he goes, oh. Can't damage you right now, dude. You gotta do something else. There we go. Part of the beast. Oh, his health bar just says he's invulnerable even though he's not.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just a weird gold overlay.
Yep, it's supposed to only be there whenever he's invulnerable, which is when the heart things are up. Zombie. Okay, now there's a hover thing going around in his face. That's always fun. Heart's dead. Alright, now we can just go full crazy on him. I'll be honest, this is probably the slowest I've ever done this boss fight. I'm not in my prime. And he's dead. Hooray. Oh, watch him implode now. Oh god, it's just like the Hornet guy from Ant-Man versus the Wasp. Oh look, there's his head.
Your slaves are dead. Your kingdom dies with them. You are the father of corruption no more.
Alright, back to Highgate.
Yeah.
Now this used to be the end of the game, where you go and loop around again and get to Cruel and Merciless. But then they added more.
You will be remembered.
Until next time.
Hooray! Let's see what we got here.
Yes.
Nothing. It's all garbage.
Take care.
Over here. Yeah, I don't know if Malachi is in a bad movie now, but I know he's dead. So that's... And now we go over here, talk to them.
No love.
I was right to have faith in you. Our hopes.
And we go that way.
You.
Ah, I'm not gonna do Act 5, but I am gonna try to do the Labyrinth because that should be fairly short now that I'm my level. You do that by going here. The Labyrinth was something they added not fairly recently. It's been in the game for a while now, but they've been kind of like redoing it and tuning it and shit. But it gives you extra passive points to specialize characters build in. And you access it by going here. Pretty much, in the acts, there's one trial in the prison, one here, 2 here, and then there's 3 in this one. And then Act 4, there's nothing.
You stand before the gates of the Lord.
And then Act 5, there's nothing. Act 6, there's 1. Act 7, there's 2. And then 8, there's 1. 9, there's 1. And then 10, there's 2. So, and they're all like this. You have to get these things. So it's only level 33.
Justice will prevail.
So we're a little over-leveled for it, but that's fine. But you're gonna go through these cool areas, cool voice acting. Here's a little map. These ones are always gonna be like straightforward. So you just kind of go through these little yards. Now sometimes monster layouts will be different, sometimes strong boxes will be different.
Yeah.
But the things that usually don't change are the tiles.
Apparently the game has PvP and capture the flag.
No one plays the PvP, that's the thing. They've never made a league to focus on PvP because no one fucking plays it. Yeah. Oh, they're talking about it. Yeah, Metadesign. You can go to the Sarn Arena in Act 3 and like just fight people there. But no one does PvP. It literally has the PvP in this has less players in it than there were concurrent players for Battleborn while it was still around.
Ouch.
That tells you something. You know what's sad? I actually liked Battleborn.
I did too.
It was neat.
I'm just kind of like struggling to picture ARPG Diablo capture the flag.
Yeah, well, it works probably about as well as Neverwinter Nights Capture the Flag did. Or RuneScape Capture the Flag. So he does attacks, and he's gonna have like things in the arena like these things. You can click them off to take away his power temporarily. But if you leave them on the whole time, whenever you're fighting, you get more keys at the end to unlock boxes to get little items. But it's not necessary.
What ambition! An empire should sparkle like ice on the winter stone.
Castle Wars, yeah. Honestly, my favorite weird event thing to play in RuneScape members was Pest Control. Little creature designs in it were cute. I feel like if a game is like not multiplayer focused, then they make a section of it where you have to play it to get certain things for the non-multiplayer parts. You failed as a game.
Yep.
It's like Destiny 2. Oh, if you want to get this really good weapon for PvE content, you have to play Gambit. What's Gambit? Oh, Gambit's a PvEVP mode where you fight strong-ass guys and also other players can invade your area and fuck you up. It's like, oh, I don't like that. I don't want to do competitive shit like that.
For a while, I was actually really good at Gambit.
Yeah. What happened?
I stopped playing.
Yeah, I stopped playing Destiny 2. Okay, I still need... No. I can't undo that one yet. I still have to get dexterity, apparently.
Things that slumber should never be awoken.
Or just take attack speed off.
I mean, honestly, nothing beat the feeling of being the invader during Gambit and just managing to take out the whole damn team.
Yeah, if you got the whole team, you were cool.
I did that.
You fucking pull out the Gallarhorn and blast them all.
I did that exactly once.
Nice. I'm trying to be careful. God, he's been infused. Oh no, he's dead.
Loyal must be avenged. You were born for this.
Yes, I was.
Pity the Emperor who sits alone on his throne.
Lightning, armor, no life. Why the fuck would I even want that? Okay, we're just gonna stand off. Goes away. More life. We're making our way towards this thing and this thing. So that gets us 4 to 5. One less damage from hits for fortification. Last 6 seconds. Yeah, we do that. Now we're almost to the last part. Am I running on fire? I'm a fool. Oh, I still have to go this way. Damn it. There's Crank. What are you humming?
No, that was a yawn that didn't get caught entirely.
Oh. Oh, and I'm yawning, so thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. Nowhere else to go here. Fuck it. This will be quick. Yeah, it's like I'm just passing around. I have to get more life eventually, so it's like, fuck it. Ideally, you want to have a lot of life and a lot of damage. So if you have no damage and a whole bunch of life, you can live long, but you're not gonna do shit. If you have a lot of damage and no life, you're gonna hit hard, but when you get hit, it's gonna hurt real bad. So you gotta worry about.
The trick is do not get hit.
Yeah, but unfortunately with this game, not getting hit is kind of a gamble.
Yeah.
Kind of picking up whatever I can at this point to sell it for currency thingies. Oh yeah, this game does actually have a chat. There's global chat. I'm not opening it because even if there's censors in the way, there's still going to be a lot of people with shitty takes in here, and I don't want to see them. There's also a lot of bots, which will try to get you to pay real money to get items, which is called RMT, and that's bannable. If you participate in it, you will have your account deleted. They don't care. You've spent $4 on it, 400, 4,000, 40,000.
Yeah.
You do RMT, you are out.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 does go really hard on RMT stuff. I appreciate that. It does remind me of the swarms of bots that plagued World of Warcraft, where you'd have like a whole bunch of randomly named level 1 characters originally they would just like spam chat with, you know, buy gold here, etc., etc. But eventually they started like making letters out of like stacking their dead bodies in a particular way.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
They're just spelling out.
Yep.
With their dead bodies. That's crazy.
An aspirant can
Well, I picked up a dark shrine, which while I'm in here, I'll have increased armor, energy, shield, and evasion, which is good. That's protection.
You must navigate your empire through trouble.
And now we get this guy, and then we'll get our thing. I don't remember what I get in the guide though, so we'll check that. I gotta be very careful here. I have to concentrate.
Delight in your gilded dungeon, Ascendant.
Correct. I can go back out there.
For your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice,
Sure it's Berserker, yeah.
you are worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise, Ascendant. For this is the ending that we all deserve.
Such cool dialogue. I didn't have enough chests to open the other ones, but it's okay. Garbage gloves. Oh yeah, you get like a free little thing here to be like, oh yeah, you can add quality to a gem. Ground slam. 2% quality, let's go. More damage with hits closer to targets. Oh yeah. Okay, and that's the first labyrinth down.
Yeah. It's about that time, Grunt.
Yep, I know. I'm not gonna go any further, but it was fun showing this game off to people that maybe didn't know it. For everyone else,
There's MasterCard.
this is where I get off. Yeah, that too. For RMTs, there's MasterCard.
Thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Special thanks to all those people that have supported us over the last 5 years. Even if your name's not scrolling because, you know, Twitch just doesn't want to show names past 100. We will not be streaming tomorrow. We're taking a break. I'll be on Friday with Lunar. And nice. Monday with Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We're raiding Deoxyomi. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, share the link, share the VODs. Check out our Throne.com wishlist. I have a lot of painting and 3D printing stuff on mine, which will be super cool because I really like making stuff now. Anyway, everybody have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye.